Hey guys, it's your girl Jossie, aka J Renee. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi and subscribe. So today we are going to be upcycling this big shirt today. We're gonna mix and match with these pants. There's some cool little colors in this, like if you look here, like they're the same colors, they match. If you're colorblind, I'm so sorry, but I think it would just look really cool. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this, but if y'all want to stay tuned and find out, then that's great. I got this from the thrift store, and the pants my mom got me like years ago, and she probably doesn't want me to ruin these, but sorry mom. So yeah, let's get into the video because I'm ready.
Hey guys, so what you're first gonna do is grab your ruler and measure 2 inches from underneath the underarm seam and make a mark. Do the same thing to the other side. Connect your lines with your ruler. Get your handy dandy scissors and cut along that line. Move the excess out the way, but don't throw it away yet because we will need it later. Next, grab a shirt that fits you quite nicely and lay it over top of the shirt we are upcycling. Meet up the 2 shoulder seams and mark an inch under the underarm of the shirt that we're using, and make a straight line all the way down to the cuff. It helps that the shirt is plaid, so the line should be straight. Then match up the collar seams and measure a 1/2 inch from the side of the shirt and draw that line. Make sure that you connect the lines with a curve for the underarm seams. Now just cut along the line that we just drew, making sure you don't cut out anywhere near the buttons on the cuff of the shirt. Flip the shirt inside out and match up the edges. Then pin them together at the edge, all the way from the arms to the body of the shirt. Do that on both sides, and now we're going to sew them down with a straight stitch. Now that we have that all sewn down, what you want to do is flip the shirt right side out. But take your tape measure and wrap it around your torso right at the end of your rib cage. And remember that measurement. My measurement was 29 inches. So whatever your measurement is, take that measurement and add about an inch. So take that pant leg, and I should have measured 30 inches along the pant of my pants. The width will be 5 inches. So I measured from the 30 that I just measured, made a straight line from end to end for 5 inches, and now connect those lines with either a ruler or your measuring tape. I suggest a ruler or a yardstick because a measuring tape wasn't that straight. Now cut that out and you should have a rectangle. Don't throw those pants away. We'll save them for another project, but we're not going to need them more now. On each side of that rectangle, fold back about 1/2 inch and pin it down with the wrong side facing up. Then match the ends of the rectangle to the end of the bottom of the shirt edge and pin them together. So match up your ends and match up the edges. To find the middle of both the rectangle strip and your shirt, I just eyeballed it, but you can fold them in half and mark the middle and then pin that down together. So here's the tricky part. Well, it's not that tricky, but still you should watch. Now that we have two sides separated by pins, the shirt is longer than the rectangle that we just cut. We want to fold and gather the shirt along the edge, if that makes sense. But here, leave the pocket flat and still pin that down. So because I can't explain it very well, just try to watch and understand. Now gather or pinch together excess fabric and fold it down and pin. Fold again and pin, not all in the same area, but gradually along the edge of the shirt. Do that until you have finished all the way along the shirt. And here's kind of what it should look like. Now go sew a straight stitch all the way down and right along the edge. Now we're going to sew down the part that we folded over at the end, still using a straight stitch. And this is what you should have when you have finished. Now take the extra fabric that we had and fold it in half. And then from the bottom, measure 7 inches and make a mark. Do that on both sides and connect that line with a ruler. Then cut that out along the line. Now, just like the top, pin the ends of the edges to the shirt. Right side should be facing together. So pin at the ends. And then find that middle point from the bottom and from that green strip. I eyeballed it again. So we're going to do the same thing as we did up top. Fold, gather, and pin. I don't really know how to explain it, but hopefully as you're watching, you can understand. I just folded over little by little so we don't make the gathers look so weird. Don't gather too much and don't gather too little because you want it to look constant. So do that all the way down the shirt. If you turn it over, that's how it should look. So finish pinning and then sew that down with a straight stitch. So this is how it should turn out. Yay, guys, we're almost done. Now, when I put it on, this is where I realized the shirt wouldn't fit my torso so well. So take some Velcro strips and start with the fuzzy side. It should go with the side of the buttons. Place it down on the right side of the green strip and pin it in place. For the other side, we will do the same thing. For this not so fuzzy side of Velcro, I'm using liquid stitch. It really does work wonders. I'm placing it on the wrong side of the part where the holes for the buttons are. So right at the edge, and here I used binder clips to hold it down, but you can use any type of clips, anything that you have to press it down and keep it together, and then wait about 30 minutes before it completely dries. Now for the fuzzy side that we have pinned down, we're going to sew that down in a rectangle shape. So sew along the edge, and when you get to the corner, pivot by lifting the presser foot up and turning the fabric with the needle in place. And keep doing that until you meet where you've started. And now we're finished. So here's the before, the baggy shirt that we don't like. And here's the after. Yes, girl, body banging. As you guys can see at the back, it wasn't as snatched at the waist as I'd like it to be. I could go fix it, but that's just a lot. So thank you guys for tuning in. It is official that I will have a video posted every Monday, so stay tuned and keep watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.